Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to ARK The Farewell Tour. I'm gonna say I have no idea how to start out this episode. It's been 2 weeks since recording the last episode, and I'm dusting off the cobwebs a little bit here, but I'm excited for today's episode because I am personally taming up something that I have never tamed up in the history of ARK before, and even looking over like past comments and stuff, nobody has ever suggested this creature, and honestly, I think this thing's gonna be a banger. This thing is gonna be really good, especially for caves, underwater caves specifically, to throw a few hints at you guys, but I'm really excited for today's episode to see what this thing can do. First things first, though, we do have a little bit of catching up to do. In the last live stream, we ended up getting ourselves a male baryonyx finally, after going through 6-7 different maps, I feel like. Long story short, bog biome, Genesis 1, best place to get your baryonyxes. Went ahead, bred them up, so we have a fully imprinted baryonyx to check out here. We also have a fully imprinted Dinopithecus. Yes, when we were over on Lost Island, we ended up getting a male and a female Dinopithecus. Went ahead, bred them up. We have a fully imprinted one to show off right now. So we have a fully imprinted Dinopithecus right there, and we also have ourselves the baryonyx, and we'll go over the stats and everything with these guys. So first things first, Dinopithecus, I gotta say, these things are actually pretty cool. It's a creature that I'm not that I'm not a fan of, but I wasn't too thrilled when this thing was announced, but after using it a few times and everything, it is a great creature. It's underused in my opinion, or at least for me specifically. Hope to use it a lot more in the future of the series, but we'll see what happens. 6696 in health, 3760 stam, 638 in weight, and 410 melee, which is pretty good. Haven't done the whole level trick yet, like bringing these guys over to a different map. Usually I do Ragnarok. But we'll get those levels on because we're actually heading over to Ragnarok in today's episode. But for the baryonyx, has a really good saddle on it, 157 armor. Another good thing about the Dinopithecus is there's no saddle for it, if you guys aren't sure. Instead, you give it a helmet, basically. So we can give it a really good flak helmet. We can give it just a really high armor helmet, and we're all good to go there. But 157 armor, baryonyx saddle, which is great. 3696 in health, 1592 stam, 631 in weight, and 375 melee, which is looking really good. I'm really excited to use them, use this dino for some caves and everything like that. But today, speaking of caves, in my head, during this break, I was kind of thinking, like, all right, we're gonna have to do a couple of underwater caves in the future, right? So, like, okay, so we gotta head over to Genesis 1, we gotta get ourselves an X-Bassi, and then I was also gonna do the whole Megalodon trick that you just bring a pack of Megalodons in, ride the Bassi, and the Megalodons kind of do most of the damage, all that fun stuff, right? And that takes a lot of work, and we'll definitely do that in the future, but there is a little bit of a cheat code, and I'm gonna say that with quotes and everything. It's not a cheat, but there is a specific creature that might be really, really good for underwater caves, and I want to check it out today. It's something that probably nobody has ever used in the form of the Diplocaulus. Yeah, actually kind of interesting. These guys are really quick underwater, and apparently with the oxygen that they give you, it's kind of like a scuba suit, essentially. It gives you a ton of oxygen, stuff like that, so I want to tame one today. I want to see what's it all about. We're going to bring the Argent over with us. We're also going to bring Nightmare. We're also going to bring the Thyla. We're going to bring Fluffs. We're going to bring the whole group of dinos over here. We are going to be heading over to Ragnarok. So let me head on over. Nope, third person was right. Let's head over to the Red Obelisk. Let's get loaded, head over to Ragnarok, and see what we can find. Alright, and here we are on Ragnarok. A couple of things I want to mention. First of all, why Ragnarok? Ragnarok is one of my favorite maps. That, and of course, Fjordur, the brand new map for ARK. Not brand new, but you guys know what I mean. This map also, it being a custom map, ends up having higher level dinos, so it might just make things a little bit easier finding this guy. Now, I wouldn't blame you if you guys are like, what the hell is a Diplocaulus? Because I'm going to be honest, it's definitely a creature that probably not a lot of people know about it. It's not the big sauropod looking thing that just knocks you around. No, that's a Diplodocus. This thing, the Diplocaulus, it's that little salamander guy that basically gets scared of everything and just runs away from you. So that's what we're going to be getting today. I'm planning on getting a total of at least 3 of them, and here's why. I want to have 2 basically that we're going to use for breeding. Those 2 are going to have the best stats, hopefully, out of the group. The other one is the one we're going to be using in today's episode. I kind of want to kick around with it, add some levels to it, kind of see what it can do, basically. So we'll have to see what happens. Let me get all set up here, though, and we'll head over to the swampy area, which is pretty much right over in that direction. And apparently, they're pretty easy to find, so we'll have to see what we come across. Oh my god, that's a female 150. No. I was literally going to explain, like, saying, hey, here's the dip... Oh my god, I killed it. Well, that's what a Diplocaulus was. Ah, that was a 150. You've got to be kidding me. So the plan was I was going to kind of show that off and say, like, so if you guys are wondering what a Diplocaulus is, this is what it is, and it's getting attacked by everything. This is kind of the way. And then I took a look... Then I decided to look at the level. That was a 150. You got to be kidding me. So that was a bit surprising. I'm pretty sure this is a 135. I gotta say, guys, it's been well over an hour searching. I almost got myself a 150, but the problem is everything goes for these guys. So wasn't able to get to the 150 in time. I'm pretty sure this is a 135. Now, I could have read it wrong. It could have been the Sarco that's a 135, so let's see if we actually got ourselves a good... Don't you run away. 145, even better. Come on. Knock out. Wait, what am I doing? I have nets. And it is out. Sweet. Oh my god. So what's great about these things, apparently, I don't know if it's true or not. Let's go to 3rd. There we go. So apparently what's really good about these guys is it's kind of like infinite oxygen underwater, and apparently they're really, really quick in the water. So I'm wondering if these guys are any good for the underwater cave. So we're definitely going to give that a shot. My plan was to get a total of 3 of them, but honestly, guys, it has been really tough finding high-level ones. Like I said, the female 150 ended up losing it to, I think, a Sarco, but everything goes after these guys, and they are so small that it's really hard to see. I'm going to give it maybe 15, 20 more minutes of looking around and everything, so if we can find a male, that would be absolutely great. But if we can't, I'm okay with the 145. Kind of see what these things can do, and then we can always come back in another episode and end up getting like a few more of these to do some breeding and all that fun stuff. Hey, there we go. 135 male. Holy crap. Again, been searching for another about 30 minutes. I've been waiting until the Diplo... Okay, so it's not that far down. Okay, we have plenty of time. Cool. Let's bring this back. Yeah, we got enough stamina and everything. Sweet. Was not expecting to find a 135, but I'm glad that we're able to do some breeding. I was okay getting the 145 just by itself, but I am excited for some breeding, see what imprinting can do with this guy and everything. So, let's get back. Let's knock this guy out. Let's tame up the female, check out her stats, and then, well, we play the waiting game for the male here. Alright, 1 shot. 2 shots. Missed. 3 shots. 4 shots. Sweet. And you are out. Alright, and while we're at it, let's go ahead and feed our female here. I believe it's only a total of 5. Oh, thank God. I was a little bit worried that we weren't going to be able to do that. I would have to run back and get one more, like, prime meat or whatever. But looking at the stats, 1,700 in health, 759 stam, 3,990 in oxygen. I think that's going to be an important stat to kind of go over. 213 in weight and 324 melee. Melee I find interesting because I didn't realize... Did these guys actually fight? I don't know. I guess we'll find out and everything. But 217 Diplocaulus. Now we just got to wait for the male. And yeah, we'll check out his stats and see kind of what we're looking at. I'm pretty sure the male already has better in oxygen, which I I don't know how important of a stat it's going to be. I think it's going to be relatively important because we are going in the water with these guys, but yeah, let's take a look at the stats here. So 3750, oh no, 4095 in oxygen. Okay. 1150 health, 445 stam, 4095 oxygen, 213 weight, and 200 melee. But of course, that's before feeding and all that fun stuff. So let's see what it gets when it's tamed. And there we go. Male is all tamed up, ready to go. So, let's check out the stats on these guys. So, 1600 in health, 511 stam, 4935 in oxygen, 267 weight, and 285 melee. So, not looking too shabby or anything, but we got ourselves the male, we got ourselves the female. Now let's head back to the island and make this baby. And here he is, fully imprinted and ready to go. I've actually also taken him over to Ragnarok, so we should have a decent amount of levels. Sure enough, 46 levels to work with. So I think here's what we're gonna do. Definitely some weight. Just so it can at least hold us, just so it doesn't get slowed down or anything. 400's fine. Let's do a little bit of stam. That should be good enough. Oxygen, I think, is okay, honestly, with this guy. Maybe a little bit of health. We're going to keep the 29 levels right now. I just want to kind of show this thing off. And I've taken it for, like, a little spin already and everything. And this guy, it's pretty cool, I gotta say. This is something I'm really, really surprised about. Personally, I've never used one of these guys, so, I don't know. This thing's really interesting to me. So, first of all, if you don't, I think even if you have a shoulder pad on, which we do in this case, I think I can still ride this thing, which is cool. So you can either take oxygen from it, or you can ride it. Now, we're gonna wait a little bit. You can see in the corner, my oxygen's going down. Let's take oxygen. And sure enough, basically, it'll give us a little bit of oxygen to work with. But here's the cool thing. If I ride this guy, I pretty much have unlimited oxygen. I've been on the guy for like about 10 minutes and stuff like that, kind of like before recording and everything. It has always stayed at 99.9, so I don't think anything really... I think you pretty much have unlimited oxygen with this, which is kind of crazy. Plus, this guy moves really fast. You guys can see right here. And this is without putting anything into movement speed, which we are definitely going to put some levels into that. I don't think we need to do oxygen. As you guys can see, the oxygen is still pretty high on this. Only down less than 200, so I think we're okay there. I think stamina-wise, we're even okay too. The only thing that we're going to have to watch out for is if at any point we get really close to the surface, because we'll get knocked off, basically. So we do have to keep that in mind. But everything else on this guy, I think, is pretty good. I'm not really worried about health, because the gist is we're just looking to avoid everything, basically. We don't even want to come near anything. If this guy does get hit a few times, it is what it is. He's not a heavy hitter. He's not going to have a lot of health on him, so he is going to die. I think the biggest thing we do have to focus on is just getting up this movement speed. Now, keep in mind, too, I have movement speed set where one level of movement speed is actually 5 levels, so I'm not going to go too crazy with this, although that would be really funny. But at the same time, let's do 5, which would be 25 levels into movement speed. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's see how much that's increased it by. Again, this guy's really quick to begin with. It's going to be really interesting on what we're going to do next a little bit in this episode, which is we're going to get ourselves an artifact, because I want to see if this can be done just by using this guy. Oh my god. This thing is quick. I kind of want to put another 5 levels into it just to see. I mean, this thing is fast. Let's put another 5 in. Screw it. 180 movement speed. Oh my god. I kind of want to do another 5 now. It's going to start getting a little bit wonky, though. That's the only thing. You can see on those turns. This is cool, though. Oh my god, this thing is so quick. Oxygen's looking okay. I feel like we're fine movement speed. I really don't feel like we need to put anything additional in on this guy. Alright. Let's take a look at that. Hey, you know what? Let's get kind of closer back to base before anything else happens. Who knows? Maybe an alpha megalodon or something comes out of nowhere. Are we even near base? I don't even know. I'm kind of all over the place now. Should be. Now, my question is, can I ride the surface? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. So I can at least see kind of where we're going. Can I get knocked off if I... No, okay, good. I was going to say, can I get knocked off if I kind of get too close to the surface kind of thing? But no. Seems like we're okay. Sweet. Okay, let's put a few more levels onto this guy. So we have 19 to work with. I think we're good in movement speed. I don't think we have to go too crazy with that. Maybe a little bit in health, because why not? There we go. 7 more levels. I think we're good with stamina, honestly. Maybe a little bit of weight. And then 1 for melee. Why not? Can this guy actually attack? Oh my god, this guy attacks. Wait, what's his damage? Oh my god. He's gonna be like really tough. Ooh, 2.4 coelacanth or coelacanth or whatever these are called. We're gonna hold on to that. We're definitely gonna leave that there because eventually if we go for shadow mains, that would be great. Oh man. Okay, let's go for like you. Okay, you do 51 damage. You really don't do a lot. That's totally fine. This is without sprinting. This is still really quick. And now this is with sprint. Holy crap, this thing's gonna be quick. Okay, here's, guys, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get all set up. I'm really excited to use this thing. Oh my god, I'm like slurring my words. I'm gonna go head over to the artifact cave. I don't know which one it is. Obviously, we're getting ready to do the Megapithecus, basically. So, that would be artifact of the... I don't think it's cunning. I think it's the other one. I don't remember what it's called, though. But let me get over there. Let me get all set up. And then we'll head on down and see if we can get ourselves an artifact just by using this guy. Alright guys, so after checking the wiki, it looks like we're going for the Artifact of the Brute, and we're going to be heading to the Cavern of Lost Faith or something like that. I don't know. We'll see when we get down there, basically. But it's pretty much right here, and we're going to go ahead and just go into this naked. If anything happens, we don't lose anything. It's just the Diplocaulus, which is totally fine. Let's see how this goes. Now, to give you guys an idea of where I am, we're roughly in this area. I think the cavern is somewhere over here. We'll have to figure it out. I think we'll be fine with the Diplocaulus. Again, this thing is really quick, so I'm feeling pretty confident, but at the same time, when we get to the point of actually grabbing the artifact, that's where things may get a little bit tricky, so we'll have to see, but let's head straight down and see what we can find. I mean, even like... Oh, you can kind of go sideways with this guy, too? Oh, that's so cool. I don't know exactly where this cave is, but I'm pretty sure it's, like, right below us. Yep, there's the entrance. Sweet. Okay. It feels really weird going into a cave like this with literally just this guy, and that's it, but we'll see how this goes. I just realized my food is really low. Should I go and get some food first? Yeah, let's go back up and get some food. Alright, and one more thing that I'm going to test out, and by the way, I am going to take the food with me, so if I let go, does this guy go to the surface, or does he hang out? Okay, he hangs out. Okay, good. I was worried that, oh god, if I go and grab the artifact, is he going to quickly go up to the surface? So, alright, we're good to go. Let's see how this goes here. I'm going to see if, right when we get to the entrance of the cave, I can kind of stop for a second so we can get a little bit of stam back. Okay, his stam's back. Oh my god, that's so quick. Alright, let's see how the cave goes. Here we go. I'm interested to see how this goes. I'm a bit nervous, but at the same time, it's not like we're going to be losing much. We're just going to be losing one dino and a little bit of food. But this would be really cool if this ends up working. I'm not going to bother going too fast yet, because once we start seeing threats, then I'll start to pick up the speed. Alright, yeah, there's a jellyfish, something I don't really want to see. Oh god, there's a shark. Okay, we were able to get by that real quick, though. I think jellyfish are going to be the biggest issue here. Yeah, the sharks are relatively slow, so I think we're okay in that department. Guess we gotta go down. Okay. Okay, I see something. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Okay. Pick up the speed, pick up the speed. Okay.
Alright.
A little bit panicked right
now, but that's a Mosa. Okay, I just need to get to some kind of surface here. There's no surface. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let me see if I can just get him on land for a second. Come on, buddy. Oh, come on. Okay. I think this is the room. Oh, hi. Yep, and there's the artifact. Shoot. It's right in the middle there. Oh, this might not be good. Alright. How are we gonna do this? You know, not bringing weapons, this was kind of stupid, because I could have just shot all these guys. Alright, let's just get you... Oh, you're like on the verge of death already, too. Okay. Yeah, that is a lot going on. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this. Okay. I'm wondering if maybe I can, like, lure things out of the room and then get in there. I mean, how much am I looking at here? I don't think the most is going to do anything. I feel like it would have moved already if it was going to do something. But yeah, we got a shark, we got those guys. I didn't even bring scuba either, that was stupid. The other option is we leave the cave and come back with weapons, and maybe that's what we'll do. Because this is definitely possible. I think if I can get to the surface, kind of like we just did, I can go ahead and shoot everything. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. As long as I can get this stuff out in time, I think we'll be okay. Alright, wish me luck, guys. Here we go. Alright, I gotta throw him out, press ride, get the hell out of here. Okay.
Ride. Go.
So guys, we are back, and honestly, we're just going to do this the same way we just did it. I want to see if it's genuinely possible just using the Diplocaulus. Could we get the artifact or not? Now, I have went back to base, and I have, in fact, got its health all the way up. We're also going to give it a little bit of cooked meat, too, but I don't want to bring armor. I don't want to bring weapons. I don't want to end up losing a lot of stuff if this ends up failing. I want to have a little fun with this, and I want to see if this is actually possible or not. So we're going to take a second attempt at this. We'll need to get into the water a little bit for him to follow, and then we can get... There we go. That should be good enough. Let's see if we can do this. I don't know if it's possible. It probably is. I just don't know if it's going to be possible for me. And don't get me wrong, guys, I don't mind going out and getting the bassies and the megalodons and all that, kind of like we were planning on doing, but I do want to do a little bit of different stuff in this series. I want to see if this is actually possible or not. I want to have a little bit of fun with it, not do the same old every time. So let's see if we can get this done. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I think I pumped a little bit too much movement speed into this. We'll see if we can get that on the way out. We'll get that blue drop if we can. What way do we go? I think it's this way. Gotta watch out for a few things here, though, because now we're gonna have the jellyfish and a megalodon. Ooh, a couple of megalodon. Maybe one. I can't tell. Alright. Jellyfish. Okay, megalodon's coming towards me. Oh, another megalodon towards me. Okay. It is good that this guy is really quick. And, of course, perfect time to get a phone call. Oh, God, there's an alpha. Oh, geez. Okay, let's just go. Okay, let's see if we can get around this. I was kind of dancing around with them because I'm like, all right, as long as we don't get the jellyfish, we're all good. Okay. Oof. Okay. Getting a little bit nervous here, but I think we're through the first part. Yeah, nothing's coming out. We got a couple of megalodon yet again. Alright, I think we're now almost in the final room. I'm gonna want to get as low as I can, because we gotta jump off, grab the artifact, and get the hell out. But the problem is that jellyfish is really close. That jellyfish is gonna be really close to the artifact, isn't it? Alright, stay low. There it is. Oh, I think I went too far. Nope. No.